Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm a little late in getting this video out. Caught a cold and kind of kicked my butt for a few days, but I'm better now, and I want to continue with the series that we started, naming some famous Renaissance men. So these are people that we could look up to, perhaps emulate in many ways. So our first one I mentioned, which I think is really the epitome of Renaissance man, is Da Vinci. Again, a polymath, a person that was excellent at many different things. Second, more recent history, I chose Benjamin Franklin. Again, a man who was skilled at many different things and would certainly be considered a Renaissance man, I believe. So now I wanted to perhaps choose a modern Renaissance man, and I've looked at a few things. First of all, a cultured man who is knowledgeable, educated, proficient, and a wide range of fields. That's what we're looking for. A very clever man who is good at many different things, a polymath. So I have a few choices. Before I get to those, and before I forget, please turn on the closed caption feature of your of this video. Throat cancer has left me with a voice that's difficult to understand. I do my best, but it is what it is. So if you can do that, you won't miss anything that I'm trying to say. So I appreciate that. And of course, hit subscribe for me if you would. We got growing subscribers, but still a very small channel, and I'd love to see it grow more. So if you could do me a favor, and hit the subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so many different men we can consider to be current Renaissance men. Some of the people I looked at, Bono, of course he's a singer, also a philanthropist, an investor, a businessman, and a social activist. So I think that's a wide range enough of different skills that he would be included in this idea of a man who is a polymath, who is skilled at many different things. And of course, his style of dress is a little different, but it's a wonderful style of dress for his career and for the people that he deals with. So not the style that I would use at my age and with my background, but nevertheless, that's something I always consider as well. Okay, besides Bono, I thought Brad Pitt would be a possibility. Again, well, first, let me say, he is an actor, a producer, a filmmaker, an investor, and a humanitarian. So Brad Pitt is a person that we might consider as a Renaissance man. And certainly I've seen him dressed very well in red carpet events. So he cleans up nicely. I'm sure the girls would agree. Rand Paul. If you don't know, Rand Paul is a senator from Kentucky. So you have a politician and a medical doctor. He's actually a medical doctor. And a husband, and as I said, a senator. So Rand Paul, I've only seen him dressed very well. When I've seen him on television or C-SPAN, watching him on the within the Senate doing his business, very well dressed. So I think this is a person I might consider a Renaissance man as well. Finally, Elon Musk. Okay, Elon Musk. He's a businessman, of course, but he has several different businesses. He has a company called the Boring Company, which deals with machinery to bore large holes in the earth for tunneling. He has of course, electric vehicle business, Tesla, all right, and also has the spaceship business, space business, SpaceX. So, and as a businessman myself, you have to know much about what the business is performing. So, it's true you can probably put a very good businessman as a CEO as long as he has good support staff. But I think that's not the feel I get with Elon. The feel I get with Elon is that he actually has done research and knows something about all of these things. So he's knowledgeable on his electrical vehicles, and he's knowledgeable on the equipment used for boring, and certainly knowledgeable on the spacecraft that he's built. Because I hear him interviewed and talk about all that very intelligently. So yes, he's a businessman for all three, but I look at them as separate things. A businessman who also has a good background in all three of those things. So that's why he came to mind. Of course, he's an investor. Invested money, bought Twitter, now called X, and I think it's a wonderful thing he did. It helps promote free speech in this country, which, my goodness, we need free speech, don't we? Kind of the basis of the whole country. Of course, he's a business owner, and he's a social activist as well. So I've seen him dressed in tuxedos and t-shirts, right? Depending on the circumstances of when I see him interviewed. But I suspect Elon knows how to dress very well. And I believe his mother is a model, actually. So I'm sure he knows how to dress quite well. So those are some people I've considered. Other people, so many you could consider. Samuel Jackson, former presidents. You could consider all those, but I don't know much about Samuel Jackson other than he's an actor. Former presidents. I thought I'd try to stay away from politics and not consider them. So these are some examples of current men who might be considered Renaissance men today. For my money, I like Elon Musk as the head of this group. It's the person I feel really sure and comfortable calling him a Renaissance man. All right, so that kind of completes this series where I wanted to offer some examples of what a Renaissance man is, because sometimes you hear a definition and it's hard to picture. But in this case now you have actual people that you can look at and read about and emulate them in many ways to again be considered a Renaissance man. All right, so thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much. Hopefully you're learning some things from this series. Hopefully it'll help you be a better person. And again, it seems to me that a Renaissance man is really something that all men should strive for. Maybe a little old-fashioned to some, but Renaissance men accomplished so much in this world, and they're looked at so highly. Why we do not want to be considered a Renaissance man, right? All right, thank you again very much. Hit like for me if you would, and subscribe. Share this with people that you might know that could use the information, other men. If you're a woman, perhaps a husband or a son. And I'm hoping that this will help them in their journey to become better people. All right, thank you so much. God bless.